Two games, both the winning teams weren't satisfied. It wasn't enough. One team couldn't make it to the top two, while the other team is still dependent on another team to make sure that qualification is confirmed. Let's
Mm-hmm.
dive right in. The first game, SRH versus RCB. It was a complete run fest. I mean, complete definition of the modern cricketing game.
Simple.
Again, 400 odd runs. Uh, yes, it wasn't an ideal day for RCB. Their bowlers got thulped around.
Yep.
No bowler was left alone. It was a great day with the bat of Sunrisers and not a day at all for the RCB bowlers.
Mm-hmm.
It is just you cannot name one bowler that was economical or wasn't picked on. Every bowler was hit around the park. SRH never left their foot off the accelerator in this game. They looked like they wanted to come and kill the game, confirm that top two. They did kill the game, but they didn't get that top two, unfortunately. Anyways, let's look at when you look at the game. I think it is a classic example
Mm-hmm.
of an SRH batting performance. Starts off with Abhishek Sharma and Travis Head going on from get go. They didn't have that big partnership. Yes, Head fell early. First wicket fell for 45 in the last ball of the fourth over. But Abhishek Sharma, what an innings he had. I, I would say some shots he was a little lucky. There were some half chances that were not taken, but all credit deserved to Abhishek Sharma for the way he played. He's been
Mm-hmm.
in good form in the IPL. Yes, he did not have a great World Cup, but I think he's compensating that for his franchise over here, uh, in the very same format. Then you look at Ishan Kishan. He just loves playing against RCB, whether it was at Mumbai
My man.
Colors or Hyderabad Colors. He's just been performing against RCB. You see any game where he's for the team that he's played and he's the man that the team goes to when it's against RCB. I don't know what is with this RCB bowling lineup, but Ishan Kishan's batting, they really struggle to get him out.
Yeah.
Henrik Klassen has been that man for
That
this
man.
SRH side. He has been that man. It was he literally showed RCB that you saw this potential in me. I didn't give it to you. I'm showing it to the other team against you. It was like rubbing salt to the wounds. I mean, but how many times have we seen this? Ex RCB
Mm-hmm.
players going on and then tulping RCB
Yep.
against them itself. But there's a different story. The bowlers, I really don't know. There wasn't clear chances in the game. There
Mm-hmm.
weren't any clear wicket taking chances. All the chances that were created were half chances, and they were really difficult to get as well. It was that kind of day where half chances did not go our way. It went SR's way. We didn't take those half chances, those catches, which were difficult. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
we have been a good fielding side and whatnot, but at the end of the day, there will be such days, and I think you need such a game that brings you back to reality, saying, you know, at if the pitch is a belter pitch, is our bowling ready for it to go and bowl the same way that they've been doing throughout the tournament. And
Up.
it wasn't that case.
Mm-hmm.
Our highest wicket taking bowler, Bhuvneshwar Kumar, hit it on the park. Josh Hazelwood, ever since he's come into the side, he hasn't been really been that power play wicket taking bowler that he was when
Mm-hmm.
he initially joined with RCB or last season as well. Last season as well, if you look, he was the one who was actually taking the wickets in the power play, not Bhuvi as much. Bhuvi used to come in the death and take those wickets. This time around, the role's been reversed. Bhuvneshwar has been picking up those wickets in the power play, while Josh Hazelwood has been making up for it in the middle overs and death overs.
Yeah.
But in a game where you're opening bowling partner isn't striking, you have to take the onus, especially when you're such an experienced bowler. You've been around for quite a while now. You kind of expect him to take the initiative to strike, but it didn't seem so. The lengths weren't very threatening. The length and line of the RCB bowlers weren't really threatening.
Mm-hmm.
It was a really bad day with the ball for this RCB team. It was it was a disappointing show with the ball, um, but it was just I
I
see
mean,
you
see, I'll tell you something. I'll tell you
coming.
something. On a flat track like this, they should have known that SRH is going to give this kind of flat track, given the situation that, oh, they're going to come out, try to score 300, try defending that. So I think this also shows like slight less prep, I would say. Like Hazelwood, Bowie. I'm not saying that bad bowlers. Obviously, they're the best in the business. But on flat tracks, some bowlers obviously they cannot adapt. The pitch yesterday, yes, it was flat, but it was really good for speed variation. That's why SR got Harshal Patel again inside. So another thing what they did was they had Ishan Malinga, Pat Cummins, and Saqib Hussain. So 16 overs they had of bowlers who could bowl a really good slower ball, and that is exactly where they won the game. When RCB also came into bat.
I'll tell you what the difference was. I'll
Hmm.
tell you what the difference was. You've gotten it slightly wrong. What was happening is yes, it was a flat track, and but it wasn't that. See, RCB bowlers did bowl a slower ball. What happened was because there was not much dew in the second innings, there was that chance of there was that variation of pace that was working.
Hmm.
It's slightly slowed down the wicket in the second innings because there wasn't much dew.
Yeah.
But look, I'm not taking credit away from anybody over here.
Hmm.
Well deserved win from SRH. Honestly, the attitude that RCB showed to this match
Hmm.
wasn't acceptable, especially when coming to the
Yeah.
chase. It wasn't right for if the head coach himself is coming out of the press conference and saying, "Oh, our first target was 166, then 179,
Hmm.
then 255." It shouldn't have been that case.
Hmm.
The case should have been you first go for 255, and then if that isn't working out, which which it didn't, and then you're losing wickets. Then when you start looking at 179 and 166.
Yeah. I mean, see, the thing is, I'll tell you another thing. The plan was to go out 255, and Venki did go out like that. There was also a couple of bad captaincy changes by Pat Cummins, like bringing Shivang that early. I don't know what was the real reason to that. I think he could have easily just brought in Ishan Malinga as usual. He got Venki a good, like, nice 20, 30 runs in that over, which kind of obviously got the hopes as well a bit high for the RCB people as well. I think Kohli also was pretty happy that they might have a good shot over here because these kind of chases have happened before. 240 has been chased, 260 has been chased. Maybe they could do something, at least go to 240, 230. And then Venki's wicket falls. Next over, Kohli's wicket falls. Couple of overs later, Padikkal's wicket falls. Now, at that point, Patidar as captain, and obviously they would also got to know that when the batsman was sent in, batsman who Krunal Pandya, he was probably sent by Andy Flower saying that, hey, now we're panicking. We don't have to panic. Just three wickets have fallen. You guys can stand back for 10, 20, 10, 15 overs. Game's over. We'll easily, we're already batting at like 10 or 12 runs per over right now. If you guys just take singles and doubles, we'll reach 200 or 176 or whatever the target was to maintain first place. We'll reach that easily. And that was the exact plan. After a point, I think this was the most boring 250 plus match I've ever seen from SRH because these guys were going their full person at least like till the 13th, 14th over. They were trying everything, and then after a point, they were like, "It's over. What's the point?" So they were just bowling normally as much as they could, to a point that Tim Travis had came to bowl, and this is the point where I
See, I
kind of.
think everybody knew. Everybody knew. Honestly, even my attitude when the game started is whatever happens, you have to secure the top two.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't mean you do not give 100% for the game and
Exactly.
you do not win it.
No, this.
They were a little for the standards that RCB has set for this tournament. The fielding, I say, wasn't as high, the standard level in this game.
Mm-hmm.
And when they came on to bat as well, it was that attitude saying, okay, oh, we just reached, we crossed 179 and be enough is what I saw, and I do agree. For a game that is supposed to be 200 plus scores in both innings, it was kind of boring because one team was looking to secure top two, while the other team, once that was done, the other team was like there wasn't much points. So then everybody came to bowl after that.
Mm-hmm.
And Travis Head came. Yes, Kohli and Head did try to spice things up, and I don't know what's the real story that happened. Why it led to
I just believe that.
customary handshake.
Now, I believe that Kohli did say something, and I think after he went out as well, Head did say that, "Oh, you got out before I could bowl, mate," and that did really upset Kohli, and everything just added on to Kohli's thing over it. I'm not going to defend Kohli. I'm not actually happy with what he did, because when you a great man once said, if you can't take it, don't give it." So same thing just happened, and
I mean,
everything just happened.
see,
No, everything just added up to
we
it.
don't know.
RCB didn't bat
We don't
well.
know what happened.
Exactly.
It's probably, see, Kohli these days doesn't start anything without being poked at. So
Mm.
there's definitely some fun banter sledging that would have been misunderstood, I would say. But these are all stories and rumors that we're
Mhm.
making up. We still
Exactly.
don't know what the actual story is.
Yeah.
There's nothing that's come out yet. There's no stump mic footage that is revealed. Or it is the only thing we know as of now is Kohli asking Travis Head to come and bowl, calling him just an impact player, whatnot, and Travis Head saying, "Oh, you didn't stick long enough for me to come to bowl.
Exactly.
You're a
Yeah,
So
but I think Travis also
that's
getting that
all we
wicket.
know.
No, Travis also getting that wicket did bother Kohli though. It did bother him a lot. It's not like that. What is it called? SRH just won the match just like that. No, thing is, Kohli always wants to beat RCB or any side, beat SRH or any other side which comes into it. Just because they started giving up, no, and they settled down for something, he didn't like that. So
Exactly.
everything added on with the frustration and stuff. I can see why Kohli would ignore the handshake, but especially when Travis himself came and he reached for a handshake, I think you just shake hands at the end of the day. It shouldn't really bother anyone. Yeah, just move on. Just move on. Just shake hands, move on. Don't have to make such a big scene. But I think when you come to the bowling of SRH as well, these guys have been like really good. We bowled seven players yesterday. Travis had obviously got the wicket of one of the best spin hitters in IPL with Patidar. Nitish Reddy 1 over, nothing too crazy. Harshal Patel, like I mentioned, he came in for that slower one. Saqib Hussain, besides the fourth over, he had every single over he had was superb. Was absolutely superb. He got the wicket off Virat Kohli. The ball, like the way he was bowling, like it felt like watching Sandeep Sharma, because Sandeep Sharma is the one in IPL who has taken Virat's wicket the most, and his generally where he takes his wicket is within the 30-yard circle. And I've seen this wicket so many times when he used to bowl, when he was with Punjab or when he was with RR, when he was with Hyderabad as well. He used to keep a fielder right there, and it used to come. It used to be Warner sometimes. It used to be Kane sometimes, straight to the fielder. So that's something which I kind of, there's a scene from Ratatouille. That guy will eat something, he'll suddenly get a flashback. Same feeling like that. Malinga, my guy, he's been probably the best bowler this season for SRH with wickets and economy combined. He's always been able to get that important breakthrough. If Venkatesh Iyer would not have gotten out, I can tell you easily they would have gone for 230, 240. And that's just the truth.
And
Shivankar,
you do need to mention Venkatesh Iyer, who's just fitted into the team
mm-hmm.
beautifully. He's waited for his chance
Yeah,
to come
prove
into the
himself.
team,
Yeah,
and he hasn't disappointed after that.
yeah.
He played in the middle order, played crucial on there. He was sent to open because Bethel was injured, and he's performed here as well. So he just transitioned into the team beautifully. He
Hmm.
waited for it. There was no fuss about it. There was clarity saying, okay, I am not the first preference, and he was okay with it.
Yeah.
He was okay fighting for his spot. And that is the culture that you have to work on. That's the culture that you have built around
Hmm.
this team,
Yeah.
saying you fight for everything, you fight till the end moment, you do not know what happens.
Yeah.
And that was what was seen in 13 matches. This match, it wasn't as much seen, but I would say it's probably just a one off thing. They were just worried that the top two is going to slip out of their hands. Whatever the reason with it, I wasn't happy with it. It looks like some of the key members of the team also weren't happy
Hmm.
with it. Anyways, it's a good opportunity. You're going into the qualified one. You're playing another strong team in GT, who
Yeah.
also have a very lethal pace attack and have a mystery spinner in Rashid Khan.
Hmm.
Yes, Rashid Khan's resurgence in this season has been phenomenal. Rabat has been phenomenal. Siraj as well has been, he's been good. So
Hmm.
that bowling attack is the strongest. It is one of the strongest,
It is the
if not
strongest.
the
It is the
strongest.
strongest.
It is
There's no debate.
it is the strongest bowling lineup in this season of IPL, and it'll be a real test for this RCB side in qualifier one. It's in Dharmashala, yes.
Dharamshala, yeah.
It's going to be a good match, but I think we still not reached that far ahead. Uh, let's just there was
More to the
another
next
match that
match.
took place yesterday,
Yeah,
which
Lucknow and
was
Punjab.
vital for the playoff race. It
Yeah.
made more even more interesting. Finally, finally, this team won
Oh,
after
I thought you were about to say finally, Arjun Tendulkar got a chance, both to bat and bowl.
maybe that also, but finally this team won. I mean, from tabletoppers this season to almost chokers, you never know. They'll be
They could still
praying
choke.
for. They could still be one of the teams that just missed out. They'll be praying for Mumbai
Yeah,
Indians to beat RR.
yeah.
But before we get to that, let's just see how the match panned out. Lucknow, yeah, I think this is just a match of giving people chance, because if you're dropping your key player like Mitchell Marsh,
Hmm.
that simply says that you're okay. You said our season's over.
Yeah.
Let's give chance to the players on the bench
Bro,
and see what works
giving
for
a chance
us.
is not the issue.
Yeah,
Giving a chance is not the issue. Give chance to the right people. This Arshil Kulkarni guy, I've been seeing him for the past couple of seasons. What has he done? What does he even do? What does he even do? Like, this guy, I remember he was an under 19 ODI player, and he actually had like some decent potential. But this guy, he's just not fit to open the innings, guys. Come on. When is it time to realize that? When is it time to realize that? Nicholas Purin comes one down for what, Jay? For what, Jay? Just send Badoni up ahead. In the start of the season, you were sending
in the last
randomly opening and whatnot. Now you're not sending that gap.
in the last 21 matches that Nicholas Puran has played, that Lucknow has played, Nicholas Puran has probably contributed in 5 of them.
Yeah.
5 out of 21 last 21 games.
Yeah.
That should honestly, that is where your 21 crores are going, by the way.
Exactly. I think they should release him though. I think that's probably for the best. They should release him. Maybe like get a trade with someone. Maybe the likes of MI ask for Hardik Pandya, because both sides, if the news is correct that MI is not happy with Hardik Pandya and vice versa, then I think that trade should happen. But like I don't know. Like let me just look at this guy's recent form. It's just been bad. Besides like one or two matches this IPL, which did not matter anything, he's not been good to say the least. For this bowling attack of Lucknow, obviously they got hit for 200 in 18 overs, yeah, whatnot. But for the potential they've shown, this batting lineup has not given any support. Besides the likes of Mitchell Marsh, besides Ayush Badoni and Aiden Markram, and now Joss Inglis as well. Besides them, who else has really shown support?
Josh, Josh English does deserve the credit. I think He's been the guy that is, I would say, most impactful
Mm-hmm.
uh, player of the season in the sense that he was brought in into the team halfway through the season. Like it was probably what 9 games already done of Lucknow, and he was brought in
Mm-hmm.
8 9 games done. He played 5 6 games, and in all of these games he scored about, I think barring one, all games he scored about 20 30, and he's
Yeah.
had what 350s to his name.
Yeah.
That's some phenomenal impact. And if imagine if only one player can do so much. You have players of that caliber. Your captain himself was, you know, other than going and making news for what he said in the post-match interview,
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen him perform at all this season.
Exactly.
Probably one or two cameos, and that's it. As a captain, there's no runs from his bat. Nicholas Puran, supposedly one of the best in business in T20. There's nothing from his bat as well.
I mean, this just
Ayush
shows,
Bhatt
this just shows when you don't play like
West
T20
Indies.
on the highest level, this is what happens. Like, he's not been with the West Indies side as well, like on that level. When you compare everyone else, when you look at how the West Indies players were back in the day as well, a big reason why they were so good is because they were dominating even in world cricket. The West Indies side, by the time these guys retired, Chris Gayle, all these guys retired, they were the most successful T20 champions, and like rightfully so, right? If if they don't obviously reach that level again, I'm telling for all the Caribbean players coming forward as well, it's going to be real difficult. Like compared to what we had then, now we only have a couple of good West Indian players like Akil Hussain, Nicholas Pooran as well to a certain degree. I'm talking about current players, not talking about retired players as well. But I don't know. This Lucknow side, they've just been experimenting the entire season, and like I mentioned at the start of the season as well, I have these guys finishing at 10th place, and they're literally about to do that unless Mumbai loses really badly against RR. But I think Punjab as well, Arshdeep Singh, bro, you gotta lock in. You gotta lock in. If you're India's
Yeah, if
leading
they
wicket
really
taker,
want to, if they do make the playoff, they're gonna play SRH,
yeah,
and SRH are coming off a win where they hit 250 odd runs
yeah,
to again one of the best bowling attacks in the season. So if you are not up to the mark, you're going to get bashed.
mm-hmm.
You're going to get bashed. They have Abhishek Sharma who's in form, Ishan Kishan who's in form, Henrik Klaasen who's in form. You never know when Travis Head will come to the fore as well. So
Exactly.
when you have a batting order of that caliber, you should honestly, this team management will be worried, saying, okay, let's say we make it to the playoffs as well. Our key strike bowler has just not been the same this season. He's been off rhythm. He's just not looked the same
Mm-hmm.
threat for this Punjab side. You
Yeah.
know, we've seen UZ be good with the ball in quite some games actually. He's been economical and he's picked up wickets.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Vaishak hasn't been really a wicket taking bowler for them, but he's been economical at
Yeah.
he can be economical and he's been good in the death. Even
Vaishak
had
is really
wickets in
clutch,
this.
bro. Vaishak is really clutch. They just don't give him chances enough, like to prove himself.
Exactly. And Omar Zai as well. Ever since he's come into the lineup, he's been picking up constant wickets and he's been bowling with an economy below 10. That is superb bowling. I don't know. This Punjab side also, if you think about it, they have been experimenting more than last season. I mean, to not give Harpreet Brar more of a chance. Vaishak, you're keeping on the sidelines for some time. Omar
Mm-hmm.
Zai was on the sidelines for some time. These were, vital for the impact that you had, and they were one of the reasons why you finished in the top two last season, top of the table
Mm-hmm.
actually last season, along with their top three.
Yeah.
This time around, this was a game. See, when the top three performs of this team as well, you see that they win the game. One of the openers is Shreyas Iyer, and You- How many times have we seen this? We've seen this last time also, last season, I mean, and this time
Hmm.
around as well. Shreyas Iyer gets through that first five, six balls, and there's nothing stopping.
Yeah.
He's been
Finally,
he's been
century,
good.
bro. Finally, a
He,
century.
he, finally a century. I think it was a statement saying, "Okay, everybody who had their worries, don't worry, I'm back. I'm still the same guy. There's nothing much to worry,
Yeah.
but I think there's a lot to worry
There is to
for
worry,
their
bro.
team.
Yeah.
Right, for their team, yes. For his individual performance, not so much. Everybody will have like four pairs of fingers crossed, probably crossing their toes as well,
Hmm.
and all will be wearing MI jerseys.
Yeah.
Uh, I won't be surprised to find some in the stands as well, saying, "Oh, come on, guys!" They'll
Yeah.
be literally glued to the screen,
Yeah.
playing every moment.
Shreyas himself is a
It's
Mumbai
what
boy, man. He's a Mumbai boy.
yeah, he's the Mumbai boy. So, Mumbai boy wanting his city
Mm-hmm.
to do some magic for him,
Yep.
and they'll be hoping so as well.
Yeah.
So yes, this playoff race, we're down to the two games that's
Mm-hmm.
going to take place today. Both the games going to take place today, and it's definitely going to be decided in the first game itself on who will go on to be
Yeah.
part of the top four and
Hey,
take part
I'm not
in
ruling
the.
out KKR guys. By the way, I'm not ruling them out. If they have to chase 180, they have to chase in 12 overs. If Finn Allen just gets off to a good start, you never know. You just never know. And they have to defend what 80 runs.
I don't know.
Let's see.
I'm not really sure
I
about
would
it.
rather want them to chase. I would rather want them to chase rather than bat first, though. I think that would be easier.
I'm not really sure. I think it'll be decided in the first game itself.
Yeah.
RR wins,
I
RR
have
loses.
RR winning. I have RR finishing fourth, though. Yeah.
RR lose, and I think it's Punjab going through. So I think it is which choker team goes through. That's the
That's the
tagline
tagline.
of this
This
fourth position.
this
Which
rivalry.
choker team
That's what.
takes to the final four?
This rivalry is
And
getting tougher,
yes,
man.
guys, we're at the fag end of this IPL season as well. It's the most exciting part of the season. The four matches that decide which fan base gets the bragging rights,
For the
which
next
team
year.
adds another trophy to the cabinet. Will it be a team that has never won it, or will it be a a team that has dominated IPL in this era? There are lots that hang on balance for all the teams that are in the top four that are going to be in the playoffs. You look at GT; they've been a dominant force in the IPL ever since they've been bought in. They have one
Hmm.
cup to their name. They made final. They've been playoffs a couple of times. RCB won it after 18 years, their first cup. They had been to three finals before. Will they? They'll be looking to prove that it's just a one-off thing. We can do it again. SRH will be looking to say this is just another
2016.
2016,
Repeat
guys.
it.
It's just another 2016, guys. If the cup is ours, that's why they will want to be showing. And if it is Punjab coming, then they would be looking to create history.
Yeah.
And if RR comes, they'll be looking to finally win a trophy after
After
winning the
2008.
first season.
Yeah. Yeah. But other
So
than that, I think we're all done. I think we're gonna be uploading a video tomorrow, and after that, after every single playoff match, we will be making a video. This is my promise. But other than that, I think there's nothing much else to say. As you know, cricket is there. We are there. So like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next one. Chalo. Bye.
bye.